Peace, beautiful souls, peace. Peace, peace, peace. Supreme rising. Supreme rising. Okay. Alright, so Supreme beautiful rising. I just wanted to bring some things to you guys' attention as we grow in the rising of these energies and frequencies. One of the things that I'm learning right now is our synergetic connections, the synergies between our tangibility of being able to kinetically touch each other and the synergies that comes in gratitude, grand rising, supreme rising, peace, love, and harmony 21, supreme rising. The synergetic connections. What I've noticed in the rise with the higher frequencies is that many of us are experiencing physical symptoms as a result of the high frequencies, body aches and different things of that nature. What I'm learning in the process of this rise in frequency is how important our synergetic connections are in a tangible way. So one of the first things that I'm going to speak on this morning is get a massage, but get someone that you're synergetically connected to exude those energies, right? To exude those energies of the body. I think this is one of the many things to show how connected we really are in terms of the transfer. And it's almost like ironing out the wrinkles, right? Because of our synergetic connection. So one of the things that I've noticed, and I noticed this with my own personal self, is that when I had a synergetic connection, a massage from someone that I trusted, it soothed a lot of the body aches that we are experiencing as a result of this rise, right? So get someone that you trust, touching your persons. It is a very vital thing to help us through this transition. That's number one that I want to talk about. Number two is we are here to have an experience, right? We are not here to become attached, right? And I noticed that many of us are attached to the material world because we know not of ourselves. So I just wanted to put that out there as quickly as I possibly can, to try to minimize the attachment and just live your best life without being attached to the material, because the attachment is the debilitative force in terms of our ascension and our rise, right? We were never designed to have an attachment to the material, but we were definitely designed to have an experience in the material and live our best experience by our own narrative, not intercepted by another narrative. So I wanted to put that out there in terms of, let's focus on our experience and let's try to disattach ourselves from the material, right? Because that is the greatest illusion, and that is one of the many things that hold us hostage, is our attachment to the material realm. And third, last but not least, let's talk about triggers, right? What are your triggers? What triggers you that gets you the most upset, that gets you to react, right? And I'm touching on all of these three things. I'm going to touch more on it on a later live, but I just wanted to put these three things out there into the atmosphere for us to ponder upon and consider for our own being in our own waking life, because I feel that these are many things, a few of many things that will build us and make us stronger. Not just stronger individually, but stronger as a collective. So let's look at our triggers. Let's look at who triggers us, right? Because those triggers, right, that we are triggered by are keynotes to ourselves of what it is that within ourselves that may need healing, right? So if you are triggered by someone that, don't really have any association with you, doesn't really, someone that is beneficial to your being, but you're triggered by whatever it is that they're saying, that is not a moment to react, but it's definitely a moment to respond, and not necessarily the person who is initiating the triggers of you. The response should more than likely be a response to yourself, and ask yourself, why is this person triggering me? What it is that I need to do of myself, to understand myself, to heal myself from something of an external value that has power over me to trigger me. I wanted to put that out there too, because that is a part of strengthening your being from all of the traumas that we all have experienced, or the multitude of traumas that we have experienced by this interception in our waking being. I just wanted to put those three things out there, because I think that these are some of the things we oftentimes talk about. A lot of things, but we never really talk about solutions and how to get on the path and the road to becoming stronger, to becoming wiser, to becoming the greater versions of ourselves. So, it is my due diligence, to the best of my ability, to give the things that we need to consider a face, and how that face plays a significant part in the role in the cast of your being, and what it is that we need to do for ourselves to make ourselves stronger and to build ourselves in strength, in conjunction with the rise in frequency that we are now experiencing in this now moment. So I just wanted to give you guys a face of things, to look at yourself, to build yourself stronger, to know the synergetic connections that are healing, to have these massages and having someone that you trust to give you these massages. One of the key things that I noticed that was really powerful is that is the massage that I had from the soles of my husband's feet, right? And a lot of times people will be like, oh my God, you put your husband's feet on you. I can't explain it. But as he was pushing my back with his feet, and there was something in my mind that triggered me in terms of the soul of your feet, and how we ground ourselves with our feet, right? In terms of grounding and the synergetic connection that we have between our feet and the earth. And I when I had that happen, I can't explain what transpired in that moment, because there was some type of synergy that went between the sole of his feet and then the areas that he was massaging with his foot in my back. And I know that may sound like, wow, whoa, oh my gosh, but because we know not of ourselves, we don't understand the connection points that we have synergetically, because we've been dismissed from it for so long. So now that we're coming back into the understanding, and as soon as something becomes connected with me by soul, I'm going to share it with you. And yes, the soles of his foot massaging me, right, in areas that is of a connection and synergy, it was healing. It was healing. And I know it may sound a bit strange and unusual, but I'm going to share it with you, because I truly feel that is a part of our synergetic connection in the healing of each other, is to be able to understand our points of connection, to help transmute the energies that we are receiving, like ironing out the energies that is going to flow properly through our being and make us stronger. Soul connection with soul, yes. They just paused my live, fam. My apologies. Yes, peace, love, and harmony. That it made complete sense to me, in that exchange, because it's still an exchange of energy. it's still an energetic exchange. A massage is an energetic exchange, right? When I used to get massages, when I was in a car accident, the person that was doing the massage, she was like, there's so much heat that is coming from your body. You have so much heat that's come. She used to tell me all the time, that I had so much heat that was coming from my body, and she would literally be sweating because of the energy that emitted from my body. So there is a connection between us touching each other, a synergetic connection. The only thing that I say about that is to just make sure that who you are allowing to touch you, you want to have an exchange, that type of synergetic exchange with, and that they are in tune enough with you to be beneficial in a healing, right? So this is why I'm putting all of this together. Your triggers, how instead of reacting, how to respond, to put that aspect into your being as a healing, right? To healing of the traumas that is allowing you to be triggered, right? The massages is a healing by the synergetic connection that you may have with the person that you are exchanging those energies with, and also the healing and understanding that we are to have an experience, not an attachment to the material realm. We are here to enjoy our best life, not to have an attachment to it, but just have the experience, right? So I just wanted to put those three things out there. I will more expound on it on a different live, but I just wanted to put that out there for you guys to ponder upon, to have a sense of, healing within yourself, that this is a beautiful experience that we are experiencing now in our waking life. You are here witnessing the true greatest show on earth. We are here, and we are here to be of service to each other, especially with someone who's closest to you. Yes. And the thing is that with the massages and the soul massages is actually what I'm calling it. It was I can't explain it. I cannot explain it. I cannot explain it. It is very, very healing. And I know that a lot of people are probably going to be like, she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but hey, I'm sharing it because I think that that's a missing component in who we are, for the beings that we are, because we, have been so separated from ourselves in terms of our knowing of us, that it may seem foreign. But this actual foreign transaction, this transaction that takes place is energetically beneficial, especially in these times right now of what we're going through in the healing of our being and with the energies that we are receiving in the process of that. So gratitude, peace, love, and harmony. I'm so glad that you get me. Gratitude. So I just wanted to put that out there. And there's one more thing that I want to share with you guys, is that I bought these jars. These are infused jars, right? I bought these jars. I wanted to share that with you in terms of another aspect of healing, in conjunction with the energies and the frequencies that are coming to us. Infused, we are genetically, by genetics, fruitarian in nature. And a higher aspect of our being, when the atmosphere is in correct condition, in hydrated conditions, we are breatharian by genetics. But for now, in transitioning back into our true nature, we are fruitarians by genetics, right? By spiritual genetics, by cosmic genetics in the material plane. Infuse, start to move and migrate yourself back into the true conditions of what we truly are energetically. There are going to be some things that I'm going to present as I transition as well. We can grow together. We could grow together because I'm a part of this in the same timing as you all are. So I don't want no one to think that I'm ahead or behind. I am with you. I am with you. because we are one in this process. So as I come into the truth of myself, the more truth of myself, I'm going to share that truth with you all. And I just wanted to say, let's try to get back into moving in those frequencies as much as we possibly can, at least in the conditioning aspect, because what I'm getting to understand is that the frequency is going to change the conditions of the trees and everything that has been genetically modified. They are also going through a transition as well. It's not just these avatars, it's everything that we are connected to, and those things that are not receptive of those energies and frequencies, we will see the significant differences as a result of that. So our trees, our fruits, our vegetables, everything, we are all connected. It's not just our being that is going through this frequency transition. It is everything that we are connected to, and that is to include the food that we eat, the food that we consume for energy, right? Those things are also being energetically changed as well. So I just wanted to put that out there this rising, because we are in the healing energies, we are in the correction, and I am sharing that energy with you all, because we are truly, truly powerful beings, and we're coming back into the knowledge of self, the knowing of self in frequency, and that is such a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I am so honored, I am so thankful, I am so grateful for this now moment, for this now beautiful moment that we are experiencing right now, right? So with that being said, peace be unto you all. It is a beautiful, beautiful day in Zamunda. I am so grateful and thankful for this now moment. Have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. Know that you are everything, and everything is you. We are greater than any lie that has been told to us. We are greater than our traumas. We are a beautiful, beautiful expression of the all-knowing, right? We are a beautiful, powerful expression of the all-knowing, right? And I am so honored I am so honored to be in this now moment. And I wanted to just let you guys know that we are in healing energies. And I'm just hoping that, you guys feel it the way that I feel it. And I'm going to share an aspect of myself so that we can remain connected in that way, in a healing way through this transition. So with that being said, I salute to the divinity within you. I salute to the divinity within you, and I will always, always see you in your highness, because I know that it exists. We are very powerful beings that you all should know. And this live this morning is a healing live. We are in healing frequency, and I'm sharing that aspect of my being with you all. All right? I love you guys immensely. Have a beautiful day, and I shall commence the talking with you guys later. Love you all. Later.